So welcome everyone to Ustream. We are live on Thursday the 14th of April. Oops. So I'll just sit for a minute and see what introduction comes out, and then you're welcome to call me on Skype at Rebecca Maroon, lowercase, no space between the first and last name. And if you do call in, I don't have answers. Prepared, so if you can give me some seconds just to hear the question first of all and then respond. I'm a little bit slow with understanding first of all and then responding, so okay, so non-duality. Non-duality. Is that Joshua? Could be next door actually. Yeah, it's next door. So funny. I'm not a teacher. I'm not enlightened. I haven't arrived somewhere or attained something. It's not that I'm not enlightened or I haven't attained something. It's just that I'm not saying that I'm not enlightened. But I'm not enlightened. Like, there isn't anyone here that's enlightened or isn't enlightened. There isn't someone here who's got somewhere or worked it out and got something. It's just, there used to be a somebody. There used to be a somebody. We'll call her Rebecca. Rebecca, she felt like she was real. She felt like, it felt like she was real. She was real and she was someone living, had a life. She was in the world. She had a past and was working towards getting to the future. She was desperate for freedom, enlightenment, desperate to get home to God, desperate to end the suffering, desperate to end existing. And there are all these teachers, always people saying that you could get there, you could arrive somewhere, you could see something, realize something, know yourself, you could get there, you could be free, you could be in this higher place. You could be somewhere else other than this, other than what's happening. You could be somewhere else better, somewhere that's free of the pain, free of anger, free of the negative emotions and thoughts, and be in a blissed place, and you could have all these different powers and knowledge and be special. And I would love to say I'm special. I would love to say I'm special and you're not. That would be great to say that. I've made it and you haven't. But it's just, it can't be said. It can't be said. It wouldn't be true. To say I've made it, I've got somewhere, it wouldn't be true. And I couldn't uphold that lie, that image. Because after all that seeming work and practice and commitment and striving and understanding that went on, it didn't lead anywhere. It didn't get Rebecca anywhere. The meditating, the wonderful experiences of no mind or whatever, or seeing there was what's happening, all these wonderful experiences and moments, it never led anywhere. And it was crushing. After all the hope of getting it and getting somewhere, it was crushing. It was crushing. To that energy that was seeking for something better. It was so painful. Just this. Just life as it is. Just what's happening. Where was that leading to? So this isn't at all about the person or you getting something. It really isn't about that. It's about that. It's about the end of the. I'm sorry. It's about the end of that dream of someone who exists as a real entity. It's the end of that person. And what's left is everything that's happening. And what's left is nothing. This. So there's nothing here that can be offered to anyone. So if you still want to call in, by all means do. It's nice to talk to someone. But yeah, call in on Skype. Or I'll call you. Send me a Skype message and I'll call you back. Hi
Hello.
Lee. Hi.
Hi. I enjoyed that introduction.
Okay.
Your hair looks cool.
Oh, thank you. Better than on Saturday in rollers. It's in plaits today. You can see.
I thought of this. I thought of what I think is a good question. When you say that a person is not there, are all the parts that go to make up what we call a person still there?
What do you mean? Like what parts?
Well, like when I think about me being a person, I think of thoughts, emotions, the body. Okay, and you're saying that's not a person.
No.
There's no actual person there. But what we wrongly think of as a person are all the parts of that, thoughts, emotions, body. Are they all still there, or is there something that isn't there anymore?
Yeah.
Or is something?
Yeah. Yeah, the thoughts and the emotions and the body isn't a person, it's just thoughts, emotions, body. The person is a claiming energy, a sense of someone, this separation, a sense of someone separate. That's the person, and it claims everything. It claims the thoughts, as in they're my thoughts. I'm thinking. It claims the emotions. I'm angry. I'm upset.
Right, I see. So it sort of claims all those parts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's helpful.
Oh.
I'm going to write that down.
Oh.
I had this thought while you were speaking.
Hmm.
You said something about meditating on what is happening or something like that. And it made me think, what I often do if I'm feeling a bit like, I don't know, not quite right, and I want to sort of get myself sorted out, I do just come back. I just sort of sit quietly and just come back to what is actually happening.
Yeah.
Now, I know you would probably say meditation isn't going to get you anywhere, but if the meditation was being with what's actually happening, wouldn't, even though there's a person there being with that, wouldn't that person sort of dissolve into what is happening?
It could do, but it's definitely relaxing. Sitting in quiet and trying to be present. It's very relaxing, I think.
Yeah.
You're saying, does it help? Or does it help?
Yeah.
What are you saying? What are you asking? It doesn't help anything, but it's relaxing for the body, relaxing maybe for the brain. I don't know, but it's relaxing.
If you're saying all there is what's happening, wouldn't just sitting down and letting what happen, wouldn't kind of...
It can't be let happen.
Pardon?
It can't be allowed to happen. It's what's happening. Sitting down is what's happening. You can't allow it to happen. It's already happening.
Yeah.
The allowing of it is another appearance, another object appearing. I'm allowing this to happen now. It's just another appearance.
I've written that down as well. That's another answer.
Oh.
2 questions, 2 answers. This is going really well. If I get all the answers, then I'm sure that I'll reach enlightenment. Okay, another thought I had was, is everything right? This isn't talking about in your life. This is talking about in my life. Is everything all right as it is, or does something need to change? I feel like I keep coming back to that sort of paradox of being told that everything's all right and you don't need to do anything and things like that, and yet having this niggling feeling, but something needs to change. Yeah. Does anything need to change, or is the change seeing that everything is all right?
Well, it can't be seen that everything's all right. Nobody can really see that. The person can't see that and accept that everything's all right. Like, everything's all right is beyond the person.
Yes.
Everything's all right is as it is. Everything's all right because everything is just appearing and disappearing.
Yeah.
And there's no solid, permanent one who it's happening to.
Yes.
It's coming out of nothing. Everything is the speaking, the thought, the body moving, the emotions, the opinions, the everything, the apparent choices. It's all coming out of nothing. It's all appearing. So that's everything being okay. It's just appearing. It isn't happening to someone. This is the freedom.
Right, I've got that.
Oh.
Got that now. That's all my main questions. I've got one other little question. I went out the other day and I was trying to choose a book. I was finding it really difficult to choose what book.
Pick my book!
Of course I'm going to
No,
get
it's
your
not out
book.
yet anyway, but
It's not out yet, though, is it?
it's only a short book. 58 pages, I think.
58?
Yeah, it's quite a very short, small book. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite simple,
I
like
always-
me.
I always think if someone writes a book that's over 100 pages long,
Yeah.
that they must be going over the same points again and again. Because surely any idea that someone has can't be more than 100 pages. So I don't mind short books.
Oh, good.
Anyway, I was just wondering, because I was finding it really hard to decide, I don't know, what sort, what format, all these different decisions. And I kept changing my mind, and I thought, I wonder if Rebecca does that, has that sort of indecision, or whether that's gone and you just always think, oh, I'll just do this. Or do you ever keep changing your mind? Do you ever think, I'll go out? No, I won't. Yes, I will. No, I won't. Do you ever have that problem?
I wouldn't call it a problem if it does happen. I wouldn't call it a problem.
Right. But it does happen.
It must do. I can't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must do.
Obviously not as
But
much as...
it wouldn't be some like long drawn out issue or problem. It'd just be, oh, should I do it? No, I won't. Or should I? No, go on, I'll do it. It won't be a long kind of drawn out problem or anything.
Right. Wonder why that is. Wonder why it happens here. Maybe
How long was you there for, deciding whether to do it or not?
Pardon?
How long was you deciding what to do? How long was you there debating the options?
How long? Oh, well, hours. Because I went to a
Really?
different bookshop and then I went to a different bookshop and saw the same book, and it was just like, it was a bit like if you went on a shopping trip out to buy a pair of shoes and you look at a pair in this shop and then a pair in that shop and then
Yeah.
go back to the other one and have a look at those again. Am I sure I don't want those? Oh, yeah, no, I didn't want those.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think I find books more simple to pick from. They're just like,
Yeah,
there's a feeling of, oh yeah, this sounds interesting, or this,
I suppose it's because it's so important to me. Because it,
Yeah.
like, do I need to read another book on whatever, Buddhism or Hinduism, or which avenue
okay.
shall I go down? It's kind
Yeah.
of like, because it's like an important
You might get
decision.
it wrong or
It's not
something.
just like a novel where I'll just get the latest one by so and so. It's like trying to find something.
Yeah. You think the book might give you something that's really important and it's gonna
Yeah,
somehow make everything go da-da!
yeah,
That's it.
yeah. Probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try and pretend that's not happening, but it probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe this isn't anything to do with what you're talking about. This is just therapy I need.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like, whatever's happening is happening, whether it's picking a book or whatever, going on a retreat or not, or it's what's happening. But what I'm talking about, it can't be found or discovered, or you can't progressively lead to it. It's like it's right here. And It's everything. It's every option. It's every choice, every book, every table, every computer, every retreat, every thought, every emotion. Every thought saying go, don't go, go, don't go. Everything. It's everything.
That's helpful actually, because then you don't feel like condemned about. You think, oh, I shouldn't be thinking this and feeling this. It just is everything.
It is everything. But the person would always feel like I could get it wrong.
Yeah.
Because it thinks it's choosing. It is something that has free will to choose and to create thoughts and to create emotions. It thinks it's in charge of all what's happening. So it won't feel peaceful about what it makes, what choices it makes, or does it? It always feel like it's a risky business, making the right choice or doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But nothing could be wrong. All right. It's just appearing, just happening. And it leads nowhere. There's nowhere for it to go, for it to lead to. It's like an apparent journey takes place. It's going to the ends of the earth, trying to find this thing. And it's always been a film or a story playing out. It's always been this stillness with an apparent journey, an apparent movement appearing. So no journey can lead anywhere. You can't go anywhere. Just the appearances seem to imply movement, imply journey. So what happens in these non-duality stuff? It's like the person's living in time on a journey. I'm here, I want to go there, I've come from there, I'm going forward in the future. And it hopes liberations in the future. It's going to get to it in the future. I'm not there now, I'll get to it in the future. And in the end, it's like, it's just this. There's nowhere to go, there's no future. Like it's so simple, but it's for that energy just in time. It's not simple. It's impossible for that energy. But it's just this. What's happening?
Your answers have been really, really helpful. I'm definitely going to listen back to this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I suppose I better go in case someone else wants to call me.
Oh, it's so nice. Just sitting.
Well, yeah, it was nice, but then I started to feel guilty.
Okay. Thanks for the call, then, Lee.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye. So if you want to call in, then go ahead and call or message me and I'll call you back. Any more callers? Any more callers? Any more callers? Let's check the chat box. Occasionally I have some messages in there. Oh, Javier! Javi! He hasn't rung in ages. It's not appearing as it is. Unless there is enlightenment. That is not the case. You can only see. Harry. What was his name? He had a few different names. Javier. The toe, that's it, the toe. Oh. Oh. no more questions. None written and none, no causing. I'll give it a bit longer and then it's 1:15 now. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. Oh, yeah, I'm getting tired now. That song's in my head now. I don't know where it came from. Oh. Oh, Jane's calling. We have a caller.
Can you see me?
Not yet. No.
What
Yeah.
about now?
See you now.
Okay, cool. I didn't really have a question. I just wanted to join you until like you get off your stream. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just I can hear a cat. Is that your cat?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's actually outside my door. She's
Oh,
outside.
right.
I could let her in. So
Yeah.
let her go.
Wow.
Something that I was thinking about, I was gonna ask you if you could talk about like others, like the others.
Sorry, your volume's quite low.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, what about now?
That's
Can you hear
better.
me?
That's better. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna like, can you talk like I don't know about other people or whatever?
Other people.
Yeah, like I don't know. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what else.
Yeah. Well, other people can only exist in imagination. Other people can only exist as an idea. You can't really find other people. I mean, you can touch a body and say, "Oh, there's somebody here, there's a body here," but you can't find an actual somebody, a person, an other. Like this brain can imagine my neighbour next door or my son asleep upstairs. Imagine what he's doing. Imagine what he's, playing with or whatever. But it's just an imagination. It's not actually a reality to it. It's the same for out there, like the world's out there. And then, so the body goes outside, and then it's, well, where is it? You can't find it. It can only exist as an imagination. So you think the world's out there, and I was saying the other day to somebody, and then you fly to Spain, get to Spain, okay, I'm in the world now. Where's the world? You can't find it. You fly again to Italy. It's out there somewhere. You fly to Italy. And you can't find it. Where is it? You never arrive at the world. You can't find the world. It only exists in the imagining. There's a world out there. There's somebody out there. It only exists in that. It can't be found. But to the person that thinks like, that is real, I am real, and the world out there, the other, is real. There must be somebody in there because I feel so real in here. And this is going back to the actual experience of what is. What's the actual experience? What's actually happening? And then you can't find anything. Just ideas and images and thoughts appearing. Talking about other. Talking about future. Talking about past. As images, as thoughts, ideas, but you can't find, doesn't exist. Oh, you have such cute dimples. I love dimples. It's so sweet.
I was on 1%. Well, when I called you, it was like at 6%.
I think there's a connection problem with the internet. Oh, okay,
Oh,
you're back. You're back. Just froze for a minute.
oh,
I lost your the camera.
weird. I'm gonna get my phone charger.
Oh, I think she unplugged the camera when she got up. Okay. Do you want to call in, Stuart? You've messaged me on the stream. Something came to mind, so just passing it on. A belief is owned, so there are no beliefs. Is there? Is there? Don't know what you mean, Stuart. It's best to ring if you can. A belief is owned, so there are no beliefs. I don't know. Do you want to ring in? If you're still there. I think Jane's finished anyway. Should I call her back? Is that rude? Not to call her back. I'll ask her. She's finished. And Stuart isn't replying, so let me ask him. Do you want? Whoops. Do you want to call? Oh. Hi, Stuart.
Hi. I feel like I'm haunting you 3 weeks in a row. I felt.
No, no.
So I guess there's only a limited number of words allowed on Ustream because it didn't put down all the words I was intending.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay.
So what I had,
You can always do it through Skype. You know, message me through Skype instead.
right. So
Yeah.
what I had said was, I was, as you were talking, I was thinking, a belief is owned. If we have a belief, there's got to be an owner for a belief.
Sorry,
So
a
it
belief
must
like
be
what?
that
Can you give me what's a belief? What do you mean, like a belief?
a belief
An
that
example.
anything that I'm hungry, that there's danger, a
Okay.
belief that there's danger,
Right.
a belief that that there's going to be a tomorrow, things like that.
Right.
And I wrote down a belief is owned. It has to be. So there can not be any beliefs. There are no beliefs because beliefs are owned and there are no owners.
Well, I wouldn't.
You said it as there is a claiming energy. Well, an owning energy is the same thing.
Yeah.
So, and then, so what I wrote is a belief is owned, so there are no beliefs as there are no owners. And so I was just meditating on that, contemplating it. But how does that sentence, how do you react to that sentence?
Well, beliefs, like you said, there's no tomorrow. Sorry, there's a tomorrow coming. That's a belief you said as an example. But like that idea could appear here. I've got plans tomorrow to do this, to do that. Is that a belief? That appears. Ideas about tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the woods. I'm gonna do this, do that.
There was other things playing at the same time, and I didn't hear what you just
Oh,
said.
sorry. Well, you said as an example, a belief is that there's going to be a tomorrow coming. There's a tomorrow. That's a belief you were saying. So that idea appears. There's going to be a tomorrow. I've got plans tomorrow to go shopping or to go to the woods or. So I don't know about it not appearing, beliefs appearing or ideas appearing. They appear, like thoughts appear.
All right,
But
so that
they're just not anyone's. There's nobody else owning it. Whereas before they were my that was referring to me and my life. I was planning. I had those thoughts. Whereas now they're just appearing.
Okay, so let's say I have a belief that it'll be that I'll fall down the stairs. Okay, that's scary. So a scariness is appearing, but there's bodily reactions to that scariness, whatever they might be. Maybe a pulse rate will go up or whatever. So that's where I'm working now, trying to find that reaction of my body is not a me.
Oh, right. No. The body reacts to all different stimuluses, thoughts, stimuli, thoughts and the environment, what's happening in the environment. There'll be a reaction in the body, whether it be heart racing or whatever, or sweating, or that doesn't equate to there being a person involved in that.
But I think that's at the heart of. It feels like that might be at the heart of duality, the belief in duality. That because my body's reacting, because this body is reacting, then I'm at the center of all those nerve reactions.
Yeah.
There must be a me at the center of those nerve reactions, and so I look and I say, well, where is that exactly in space, and how big is it? You know, what color is it? And I get nothing, and so I decide, well, there is no me. But that lasts just for a few seconds.
Yeah.
So what you are talking about is not something that lasts for a few seconds. When you talk about no self,
Mm.
it's not a phenomenon that only goes on for a few seconds.
It's not
That's
a phenomena, no. It's not an experience or a phenomena or no, it's not. Any phenomena or experience would be an appearance in this.
And what is it if it's not an appearance?
What is it?
What's where you are now?
It's not that I'm there now, it's just everything. It's nothing. There's just nothing with everything appearing. And any statement of I'm there now is another appearance.
So nothing with everything appearing.
Any thought trying to work it out is an appearance in this.
Right.
Who's really speaking, who's really trying to work it out, who's really thinking is nothing. All that's here is nothing. Being and doing everything.
So it's, you see, this is where my problem is. Okay, so experiences happen
Well,
to no one. For no one,
they seem to. Sorry?
how would you word that?
There seems to be things happening. There seems to be movements happening and appearing. There seems to be thoughts appearing. There seems to be speaking happening. But it's gone. You can't grab it. You can't. A thought comes and it's gone. You can't actually say it's here. It's gone. There's nothing. So you can say, yeah, there seems to be things happening. There seems to be thinking. There seems to be, yeah, stuff happening. But it's unfindable. It's ungraspable. It's always disappearing. But the person appears with a sense of I've been here before. I've always been here. I exist as a continuous thing. That is an appearance appearing, and it will disappear. But to it, I've always been here. I've always existed. I've always been appearing, and it's just not true. It's an appearance. But when it isn't appearing, it can't. It's not there to say I'm not here.
So you're saying that it's not that there are experiences and events that are occurring but for no one. You're saying that it only seems that there are experiences and events occurring.
How are they different? They sound quite similar.
I'm not sure. I thought you would find a way that they were different.
They sound quite similar to me.
Because I couldn't find a way they're different. It's just, but maybe there's a subtle difference that I'm not getting.
Sorry, say it again. Say them again, the options again.
For me, at the point I'm at, experiences happen. And sometimes I feel they're happening to someone, and sometimes I don't. But it's like you're saying, it's not that experiences happen, it's that experiences seem to happen.
Well, yeah, but you can say that they happen. It doesn't matter whether you say they happen or they seem to happen, really. I can say I went to the park today. It happened. I can say that, but I mean, where is it? Other than that memory or that image appearing, I can't actually. I can say it happened, yeah, but it's just no longer a reality. It's no longer a real thing. Whereas before, time was real. It was there, separate from me. It was a real thing that I couldn't affect or deal or interfere with, or it was real.
Right.
There was a past and there was a future, and I existed in it. I was moving along it. But you can't find it. It's an abstraction.
And there's no one looking for it, is what I got. See, I'm a real searcher. I love searching. And it's like you're saying really that there is no searcher. There's no one searching for the answer to these questions that would lead to non-duality, to awakening.
Well, it can feel to be that there's someone there searching. Yeah, it feels like that. When there's a person there, it feels as if I am here, I exist, and I'm searching for whatever it's searching for. It feels that way, but it's just not a truth.
Yeah.
But to the person, it's a definite reality. I exist.
Okay, I'll work on that. I'll replay what you just said and
Yeah.
work on it. Because it's the point where I've been stuck for a long time.
Yeah, the brain can't get over it. It's struggling to work it out and to iron the creases out of not understanding this bit and trying to fit it all together into a nice,
Yeah.
understandable puzzle. See, I've got it. I've worked it out. But it's
I've had the experience of there is nobody here. I've had that experience. I went through a program called Liberation Unleashed, and that was the result of it. But it just comes and goes. It isn't constant.
If someone's had it, it will come and go. If it's a thing you can have, then you can also lose it.
Yeah. Right. So
If it was a thing that you somehow had, whatever it was you had can get lost. But this isn't about a thing that can be had. It's not about a thing. It's about nothing, and you can't have nothing. It's not a thing to have. It's nothing. And it's everything. It's beyond the intellect. It can't be worked out. But it just happens. The working it out, it just happens.
okay.
The brain's amazing. It's so amazing at working things out. But this, it can't work it out. This is beyond working it out. Because that brain working it out is appearing in it. So it can't work this out. It can't. But it will do that. That's what it does.
Yeah, I heard you can't solve a problem of the mind with the mind. You have to solve it, which implies that you have to solve it from above the mind.
Yeah. It's beyond the mind. But it doesn't need solving or working out. The person can't solve this or work it out. It's beyond the person. It's beyond the mind.
And you're saying also that there's no above the mind from which it can be solved. That there is nothing to be solved.
I don't know what I'm saying.
There's no place. There's no mind above the mind that could solve the lower mind's problems. You're saying there is no problem.
If there was a higher mind above the mind, that would be another appearance in this.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything is an appearance.
Yeah.
If you think you've got this or worked it out or have it or glimpsed it, it's an appearance. It's just so beautiful because it's nothing. All the appearances are appearing in this freedom. And it's just unavoidable. There's just nothing. Everything is nothing appearing as thing. This is total freedom. Total freedom. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The person, the apparent person is appearing in this. The apparent person is freedom. Appearing as a contracted not freedom. Oh.
Well, people who get it, they just get it.
No, no one gets it.
Well, okay,
No.
whatever happened to you, it happened. Or it didn't happen. Or it was realized that nothing was there to happen.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I'm obviously stuck at this point. But it is what it is. So anyway, I submitted your name to, your name and email addresses to what was it? To Who Had the Gas Pump? So
Yeah.
at least one person did. At least me.
Okay.
All right. But anyway, so you have a good evening.
Oh, okay. You too, Stuart. Thanks for the call.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Oh, that was nice. Contact request. What's that? Aspergic. I'll accept him. I don't know who he is, but I'll accept him. Okay, so I'm gonna probably leave it there. I'm doing longer and longer, aren't I? 9:50. Okay, everyone. I'll be back next Thursday at 20:30. Okay, bye. Bye. Got two mouses here. Which one is? Bye.